My people are so miserable, man. They're so depressed. But luckily, the edict has just ended. So well done. The order adapted, endured, and rose to the occasion. Let this be a testament to what can be accomplished through sheer will and frothy ale. Even the harshest trials can be turned into triumph. Okay, so first off, these guys want old ale. I got lots of it. Let's not get super greedy and sell it off. Let's go 300. Wow. Okay. Let the record show I was reasonable with that. Okay. We're going to want to sell some stuff really quick. Mahlsdorf's got some stuff to sell. They both have Mahlsdorf light, or well, light and blonde. Okay. So we want to sell, let's say, old man. We can bring that out to, let's say, there. That's fine. We'll sell that. And then the Amadeus Special is a light beer. We're going to sell that to Mahlsdorf and put that out there like that. Okay, now our Happy Juice has just been made, and we're going to turn that drinkable by the Fermentines, and they are going to love it. They're going to lap it right up. Boom. Everybody drink and have a good time. And we're going to watch as this happiness goes from depressed to happy. At least I hope it does, because there's happiness traits built into that beer. And that's what I want to see. So I'm just going to give it a quick second. I mean, there's no reason, I guess, not to brew, but we're going to give it a quick second here. Let's have Hildegard brew a bunch of that. And then let's have maybe, no more dragon. I'm all right with it. Let's have some more of this. 41 quality now. Okay. See, their happiness is going way up is great. She's a plus 12. Excuse me. You can brew this as well. Yeah. Let's have both of you get at this. Make sure these rooms are clean. And we'll see how you do there. It's going to take you a day, but I mean, you know, people are going to get happier now, and that's all that matters. Everyone being happier. Now, I need them to drink 100 liters of that ale in order to satisfy this requirement. My Fermentines have to drink 100 liters of it. And they're very happy now. You saw it. It's way up to green now, so that's great. Everything's going to work out there. Let's go maybe 371. Yeah, it was less reasonable there, and you still liked it. Good. Do I not have any more? Bittersweet's an old ale. Bittersweet's an old ale. But it's not 100. Ooh, I am out of my old ale. Well, I know how to fix that. I know how to fix it. More old man, please. There we go. Take that down there. Need more old man, please. Is it this one? Not that great. Is more expensive, I think, to produce. Let's see which one. This one has more pale malt. I think this is the cheapest one to make. Not that great. We'll have Benedictus run that. I need 100 liters of that. Stat. For my contracts, please. That's good. This is going to go bad. So let's sell this now. Send it out. Yep, don't want it to go bad. So with 819 gold left, I'm just waiting for the Pope to say, hey, by the way, you can increase your monastery now, which maybe that's a research thing. Maybe actually, maybe I have to get all of these before it'll let me do that. Let's see. So this unlocks the custodian locker, allows you to hire one custodian who can keep their stuff in while they... I mean, okay. Yeah, how I would do it is... I'd like to formally apologize to the developers of this game for, you know, all the comments I said previously about cleaning. Do these people handle the lights too? I don't know. We'll go ahead and get it, okay? And then, you know, we might as well get the layman and the times as well. So now everything, right? We're just ready for the next phase of the monastery. I'm just waiting for the game to say that I'm ready. I'm not sure why it's not triggering, but I guess maybe there's something else I'm missing to get the second phase. Or maybe it's like an annual thing. Like you got to get through the year or something. All right. So this old ale goes here. Done. Send that out. Let it be known that Charlie is a silly Billy. So now I should be able to place this custodian locker thing. right after I place this wall tapestry, which, I don't know, I guess that's going to reduce the lighting, but does it make it better? It's going to have to, right? Guess we'll put it in here. Everybody can be happy with that. And I'll just have to have another candelabra, though. You, go away. Replace with lighting. There. Okay. Let's see where this custodian's locker is. This is the regular maintenance locker. Is it dormitory, lockers, bunk beds? Where is this locker? Is it in a certain room? Ah, there it is. It's in custodial closet. Oh, it's a room. I have to actually build the room. Right? No? Well, maybe. Custodial closet right here. You already built the maximum number of rooms for this monastery. Well, let me upgrade it then. All right? Let me upgrade. So I have as many rooms as I'm permitted, which is 10 rooms. Did I miscount before? I thought I had 11 rooms. I miscounted. Yeah, because this isn't 4. This is 3. So, yeah, I miscounted. See? I'm just all sorts of messed up. But you know what? It's because I've been drinking all this euphoric beer. That's what it is. I've been drinking too much of my own brew, guys. Old man, you brew more of that, please. And for you, let's get more of the happy juice. And I'd like to see... Olive did really well with the 41. I'd like to see how Honest does on this. Show me what you got. Show me what you guys can do. Because the quality is going up, I tell you. It's great. You know what I bet it is? I bet it's because the bishop already has a task for me. Because the last time when I was playtesting this and stuff, Monastery level 2 was introduced to me by the bishop. So I bet because he's already got something, he's not going to tell me something until after this. So when this task is over and my fermentines have drank all that herbal beer, which is very powerful and making them happy. I like that. As soon as they're done with that, I think maybe that is going to trigger the ability to get the monastery going again. At least I'm hoping that that's what happens. So we'll see. Let's get some... Ooh, I don't have the money for that. Never mind. I thought I didn't have the storage space or something, but no, that's not it. So we're making money, but let's send some more happy juice out to... Oh, this is the stuff they're drinking. Never mind. Let's send this happy juice out to Malsdorf, and we'll see about getting 50 for it. Sell that for 50. It's good. And then this is light beer, which I was going to keep around for the sake of a contract. This is blonde, which I was keeping around for a contract, but I'm actually making more blonde right now, so we can give this to, yeah, Malsdorf. That's fine. And then I guess the old man, we can send that over to Hopfendorf so they can sell. So we got a lot of stuff that we can sell. So let's go ahead and just do that, I guess. I am keeping it around for this, but we're brewing pretty quickly. So I think it's okay. We'll brew more old man. Let's get Ira to try this one too. I still can't pay for it. I got too much stuff on the market and not enough like stuff selling right now. So let's really quick just take a look. 30 over there, but there's like 2 more on the way. And then there's 29 here, but I got like 200 liters on the way. So I just kind of have to wait for them to load the carts and take it away. And it should be good. So let's see what the bishop says once we complete this objective. And again, monthly upkeep's going to go down, which is great. Satisfaction's up all the way. +1 fame. That gets me my famous right there. Ah, maybe that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I had to max out my fame. Ah. Okay, this makes more sense. So more fame, max out the fame because it was at 49. And now I can do it. Okay. That's the requirement. Good. We just made a whole bunch of money, which is cool. Now it costs 2,000 gold to upgrade the monastery, but it allows me to build higher and also have, more rooms, of course, because of that. So I need a light ale. Let's try that. Nope. Do I have a light ale in stock even? Basically, water's in stock. Could have done that. Let's get Malsdorf Blonde going. And let's also maybe get another, I think more happy juice because it's just awesome. I make a lot of money on it. We'll send this happy juice out to Malsdorf for 50. Here we go. We want our people to be able to drink some too, so let's keep them happy. I have more happy juice there. I I love it. They are too. Very happy. It definitely lives up to its name. They're not euphoric anymore because they went like a whole day without having to drink. Oh man. But it'll get better now. Everything will get better. I can sell my basically water to this new contract. Yay. Got that for 235. So that'll bump me up a little bit. Okay, we're doing pretty well on sales. And I have another request coming in from Brother Maltus. He's got another task for me. He says, I did not expect Malsdorf to be that different, your maltiness. Time to experiment a bit with complexity then. Let us get our brewers comfortable and then strive to discover an amber ale. If its colors don't stupefy them, its sweetness will. So we need to ensure comfort is at a minimum of 50%. Already done that. Create a recipe with all virtues between 3 and 6. And then brew 200 liters of that recipe with a 25 or greater quality. Okay, so like I feel like I've created recipes that fit that requirement everything between 3 and 6. I feel like I've done that already, but it's okay. Why don't we try the herbal? Everything between 3 and 6 should be doable here. Honestly, I think, if I'm not mistaken, isn't my happy juice between that? I guess it must not be, because otherwise I would have the check mark, wouldn't I? Let's see. Open archive. If I go to happy juice, so right, okay. It's 3 and 6. So the foam. I didn't do the foam. So if I do the exact same thing as this, but I add foam in some way, I guess that would work. So why don't we grab new recipe? We'll go with herbal ale. Yep, same thing. Let's hit every ingredient required. There we go. And I don't remember exactly what I used as a combination for the other one, but I feel like I used brown malt, but maybe we won't do it this time. Maybe we'll use more amber, and that'll bump it up to where we want to be. One more pale malt should do it. And then I need to decrease the flavor now. The flavor's too high, so I'm going to have to take away something here. Let's take away an amber. No, because this needs to be within 3 and 6. Add this back. Yeah. Okay, so I need to reduce this somehow. Okay, tell you what. Why don't we take the amber away and add more pale. It doesn't quite get the foam up. Everything that does foam is really strong with everything else. Yeah, so, and I haven't done much with eucalyptus. I mean, nothing really affects foam in a positive way without affecting everything else too. And yeah, the things that are light on other ingredients either don't affect foam or take it down. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to go higher on the amber here. So we'll take 1 away here, but if I do that, then I'm gonna be over 6. Yeah. If I take away 1 amber and add a pale, I'll be over 6. And these are the only things that increase foam, so I kind of have to do this. You take away 1 of these ambers, take away the pale, add another amber. It's still not up enough. It's still not up enough. I don't know. Well, this isn't the right beer to do this with then, is it? And that's the only thing there is. Like, this is not the right beer to make this concoction with, so we'll just do a different beer. So we'll say let's try maybe the blonde will work better for this. Between 3 and 6. So just kind of a neutral thing right here, you know? And it'll be cheaper, hopefully. So again, we just bump this up, pale malt like this. Needs to be within 3 and 6, but then we need to also take away the strength. And that takes away the... Wow, this would be very expensive. I guess we can add 1 amber in here. And then we'll take away some of the pale. Needs to be between 3 and 6 though. So we're looking at increase here. And this is... No, now the color's wrong. We'll add another... If I bump here, then it goes into the red. All right, so after some dinking around, I realized, keeping it simple, we actually just used 3 pale malt, 3 amber malt, then 1 yeast and 1 groot, and it doesn't give us all green, but it does put everything in that range. And that's what we need to do, is have all virtues between 3 and 6, and that's what we have. All virtues there. So we just need to brew 200 of that. We're going to call this the Maltus Special because this is what he asked for. So let's have Amadeus try this out. This is the Maltus. Oops. Maltus Special. Or maybe, I don't know, between 3 and 6 is pretty neutral. So perhaps Maltus, the Maltus neutral. That's not how you spell that, is it? Neutral. Yeah, that looks right. Which order does the E and the U go? Confirm this. All right, so that should take care of the recipe that I have to do for this. Let's, in the meantime, keep brewing. We'll put another Amadeus special in. See how Olive does with that. And then we have another contract here, too. We want some more old ale going out to Hopfendorf. Maybe we can get like 270 for it. Yes, we can. Very nice. It's difficult. And we can then send the... Ooh, I don't have any more. I'm out of all the old man. Ooh, cool. I'll just brew more. It's fine. It's all going to work. Every time I brew more, it just dips into my money, but it's fine. We're going to get 270 for that. That's pretty good. I normally sell that for 24 on the open market, so selling it for 27 is great. So we'll go old man. Amadeus can take it, but honestly, why? When I could see how well Benedictus does it instead. So I'll have you store it instead. Might as well have other people try it out while they're happy. See how well they do. And then upgrading the monastery will also lead to having not only more rooms, but I can also have more fermentines then, which is good too. This one is an herbal for Malsdorf. I like it. I do. 60 units. We'll go 303. Okay. Well, whatever. I need to send it out there anyway. The Happy Juice is going to Malsdorf for 49. Go. Send it out there. And then basically water is almost bad, so we'll send that to Malsdorf for the normal price anyway. Have that go too. There we go. Everything gets sent down to the cellar right away. There's my old man, which was brewed at a 37. Nice. Nicely done. We'll satisfy that contract. They're going to love it. It's really good stuff. Let's go ahead and clean the cellars. Clean every room because we can still do that. And then I think I'm going to try to hoard money, which to do that, it requires me to actually sell things. So I think I'll go ahead and list things for sale. Amadeus Special can get out the door. Let's sell everything we got and just get a whole bunch of cash. And then we'll be able to upgrade our monastery from there. I'm also hoarding knowledge. I'm hoarding research points. The entire time we're doing this, I'm waiting for research points to be able to spend them on the Monastery 2 researches, and I'm just collecting them now. So I'm at 337. Routine is the enemy of inspiration, and our dear fermentines have grown far too familiar with the old brews. Their palates deserve a proper pilgrimage. It's time to broaden their horizons. Brew a variety of styles, each distinct and delightful, and let the fermentines sip, savor, and sing your praises anew. All right, have the fermentines drink ales of 3 different styles is very easy, and this is a very good reward for that. So all I have to do is go 1. That's a blonde. No, that's a light. That's a light. That's a light. That's the second style, and then the Amadeus Special is a light ale as well. So I need a blonde ale in here, or the old man in here, but that'll be very easy to do. So as they drink, we'll get progress on that, and we will get a blonde. Let's get the Malsdorf blonde in here. We will get an old ale as well. More old man, please. 37. Very good. All right, here's the Malsdorf blonde. We'll go ahead and turn that on, and as soon as one of our fermentines drinks that, we'll get this requirement done and taken care of. We'll go ahead and shut the other ones off. I actually sold the rest on that one, so now the only one they can drink is this one. And so as soon as that's no longer saying 100, we should satisfy this requirement. In the meantime, let's go ahead and queue up Maltus Neutral, and it doesn't really matter who does it. So let's have Benedictus try that out. We'll go ahead and brew that and store that. We need to brew 200 liters of this above a 25 quality. So I don't know exactly whether he's going to be good at that or not, but you know, I'm hoping he will, because he's one of our best ones. Cool. +1 satisfaction to all fermentines for 14 days, and more working speed for everybody. Very good. We don't need to worry about these guys yet. However, I could probably give them, yeah, a little bit of old, just a little bit of old man would be fine. So just like, yeah. And that looked like 20, didn't it? Didn't it look like 20 before? And I had to moved it and it went to 10 and then 0 now. Anyway, 20. Bump that up. That's fine. Okay. So once one of these guys are done, here we go. That's going to get taken down. And then we'll brew. So he's at 28. That's good. We know we can finish this requirement by having him brew it again, but I want to see how Era does. So we're going to have Herb do it instead. And then I don't need them to drink it or anything. So all I need to do is brew that and we're good to go. Uh-oh. For Ale, the Bell Tolls. It's a new event that just popped up. Vagary, for Ale, the Bell Tolls, your maltiness. I'm sure you've heard. The monastery's bell has been cracked. I understand we're known for our ales, but a symbol such as this can't remain in despair. Every toll is a reminder of its decrepit state, demoralizing our fermentines. Curiously, though, that very same toll seems to somehow inspire better brewing. Fix or ignore. We get something out of it either. Ask not for the ale, the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. Okay. If I ignore the bell, -2 happiness or -2 satisfaction until the end of the event, I can probably offset that with good. I mean, just have them drink happy juice and it'll be fine. And then we get also a -10% working speed. Okay. Till the end of the event. I'm not sure how long that event lasts, but I do have bonuses now from that other event that's offsetting that. And I get +8 to all quality by the end of the event, which is cool. I don't know if I really need more quality, but the better quality it is, I think the higher I can sell the price for, right? So, or I repair the bell, which costs me money every 7 days, deducted automatically. Wow. And I get +1 satisfaction until the end of the event. If I fail, the event ends, working speed, bad brews, etc. We're ignoring the spell. I'm ignoring this. We're going to offset the satisfaction with other things. It's fine. -2 to satisfaction, -10 to working speed, but we offset the +1 satisfaction there. So we're all right. And then working speed is +15% here, which is offsetting that one. So kind of a moot point to just ignore the bell and have it not cost me money every day. So I think I'll just do that. And again, I need this monastery to raise its level, so I need to stop spending money. But the only way to get money is to spend it. You got to brew. You got to make the product you want to sell. So we'll sell that one there. Let's go ahead and send this Amadeus over to there. There we go. And then turn on the happy juice and let him drink it. All right, we got another order here too. More herbal ale. That's the happy juice. I probably should sell it before I let them drink it, I guess. And I can get more money with this too. So it's a difficult thing you're asking me to do. You're asking me to sell you the happy juice. So I'm going to make you pay a premium for it. And that's what I thought. Goodbye. There we go. Now, I only have 40 tons of it anyway, or 40 tons, 40 liters of it anyway. So, all right, we've unlocked Amber Ale now. 250 florins, +1 fame, and -10% to bandit standing deterioration rate. So this is nice. We could send this to the bandits, be even more effective. That's kind of nice. So let's see about maybe creating a recipe with that Amber Ale, huh? So while everyone's euphoric, we'll go Amber Ale here. Now the requirements for this one, it says a delicious ale that ranges from deep gold to dark amber tints, characterized by pleasant bitterness. Come on, what is this? Let me bring it down. There it goes. Characterized by pleasant bitterness to balance out the sweetness of the malts. Okay. Foam ideally is way up here. There's some special characteristics about this one. It says when this style is trending, it has a +5 bonus to quality rolls for brewing. When the style is not trending, it has a -20% penalty to sales and fair price. So this really only works when it's trending. Okay. It's something we can trade to the bandits. We can have our own people drink it, maybe. You know, if they're trying to sell the herbal stuff, and then when amber becomes in season, then we'll just flood the market with it and sell a whole bunch of it. Yeah. Okay, so we need classic hops, amber malt, pale, and standard. That gets us started. And ideally, I want to put everything in the green to start. So Why don't we bump this but amber malt a couple of times here? That gets us pretty up there, but I also need to make sure that the foam is going up. Classic hops will actually raise flavor and foam and nothing else. So that's nice, because now we can get that. And then what's left over is strength. So I can pop a pale malt here, and that technically puts everything in there, but can I make this cheaper? Because that's pretty expensive. I'm going to say I probably can't. I think 2 would get me green, though. So if I take 1 amber malt away, I could still get green on everything. And I mean, barely green on these. Like that's bare minimum there. And then I don't really have any ingredients. I guess if I take 1 classic hops away, that would do it. No, it puts it here. Now I need that. Let's bump that up. Yeah, bump that up. Is there anything cheaper? No. I mean, maybe honey, but we can always experiment with that later. I like this. This is the amber ale. We can make that happen. And then we'll say, let's say I have Amadeus come up with this recipe. He's in a very good mood. And for the name of this, we're going to call this Golden Paradise. I have no idea. It's not really all that golden, but you know what? That's the name of this beer now. It's what popped into my head, and so you know what? That's what we're gonna go with. Whatever pops into my head. It's a weird head, but you know, sometimes it comes up with some really majestic names for these things. There we go. All right, and then let's just make sure all these rooms are nice and lit. We don't really need the cellar to be lit, it looks like. They don't really have a... It doesn't look like it matters, but it's all right. Our florins are going up. How about we take and sell Happy Juice? Everybody's drinking that. Yeah, let's sell the neutral to Malsdorf. We'll sell the neutral for 40. And then we're not brewing anything. That's a problem. No wonder our money's going up. Let's sell... Ah, there it is. Done. Wow. This has a really high potential quality. Let's have Benedictus try this. It's 333 to brew this, though. It's very expensive. But, you know, I want to have... it's very high potential quality here. We'll have you brew some as well. 333. I mean, if maybe our margins will be good. We'll see what we can sell it for, you know? It's an expensive brew. And now, here we go. Amber Ale for Patron Saint's Day of Malsdorf. They want amber ale here. So potential profit is -30 to 98, depending on how I negotiate. We can negotiate very high. I'm thinking 300 or bust. I know it's difficult, but think about it, sir. Just think. You could have amber ale. Nope, not good enough. It's fine. It's all good. We're going to sell it anyway. We'll see what our profit can be on these, but it might depend on the quality. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. I got 2 different people brewing it right now to see who's going to do the best. It's kind of very expensive. So expensive. I don't think I've ever spent that much on brew before. Oh, here we go. Yep. License for Heffedorf. Heffedorf wants herbal ale at 20% quality with at least 8 flavor that uses brown malt. And then amber ale at 15 plus quality that uses honey. My amber ale does not use honey, so I'm gonna have to do something different there. Okay. Well, we need another recipe. I need an amber ale that uses honey. So amber ale, come back over here, and we will incorporate some honey into it. Okay. So this bumps it to here. The honey did actually play a role in bringing the flavors and stuff up. I would like classic hops to bring that up there. Let's remove the 1 amber ale, which is pretty expensive, and then we're going to replace that with honey. We'll go 2 honey and then replace... what's the thing that's having a huge impact on my... Oh, it's hops. Let's move the classic hops down. Yeah. I'm wondering if honey is more expensive. Maybe we'll move that down. Color needs to be bumped up. I guess we'll do 1 more amber. And the foam is still bad. So, I mean, I need to to bump this down. It's too much of this. Too much honey being used. I guess it can be like this. Maybe. This side here. And then classic hops will put it back anyway. So this will be fine. This uses honey. And, oh, it needs a strength of 4. I missed that part. Okay, well, all right, let's take a look at this. So, bring this stuff back down. So this is all the requirements. We need a strength of 4 on this. Let's pop pale malt a couple of times here. Amber malt here. And that's the 4 strength I need. So anything else I do, I want to not affect strength. So how about we add a couple of classic. Yeah, right here. That puts everything in the green. Uses honey. And it has a 4 strength. Just double checking. Honey, 4 strength. Yep. And it's going to be great quality because it's all green. Everything's good. Next person. Ira, you can take this one. And this one's going to be called Hefe Amber. Hefe Amber? And this Hefamber? Hefamber. Ooh. Hefamber. Hefamber honey. I don't know. It won't make any sense to anyone, but they'll love it. It's the Hefamber honey. It's great. And then we're going to want to brew that. So I'm going to wait for that recipe to be done. In the meantime, we just got... Where is it? Right here. The Golden Paradise. What did we get? 44 quality. Nicely done, sir. There's our amber ale. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave that in the barrel for now. Maybe we might have a contract that people that want it. Is it in season? Is that why we're being told about this? I don't have anything that can meet that, but you want amber. Yep. You want amber. And you want the old. You don't want the amber, but you want the old. Malsdorf wants it, so I guess we'll sell it. Yeah, I will sell it to them. How much can we sell it for? Okay, I mean, it's not very profitable. It's not great. Honestly, this one isn't anyway. We'll sell it, but it's not a very profitable solution. So not like that. We're probably going to want to save that for negotiations and stuff later. So here's the Hefamber honey. We want to brew this. Let's get the Benedictus on it. It has a plus 18. This is 363 to brew. Still very expensive to brew this. And I need something with high margin right now. So I'm going to go to the Happy Juice because it's just super good. Has a really good margin. So we'll do that. The Happy Juice costs half as much to brew. Almost half, I guess. A little bit more. A little bit more than half to brew than the Amber does. But it gets us more money. So like we should just constantly brew Happy Juice instead. Speaking of which, Happy Juice, go to market and sell for 50. Yep, I'm gonna be a stickler on that. You want Happy Juice, you pay for it. The old man stuff can head down here, but this just satisfy the requirements? No, it doesn't. Oh, this is it's a new offer. It must have just popped up as I paused it. Okay. Old ale for the tournament. Cool. We can do that. How about 250? Or not. Fine, whatever. I'll sell it to the general market for 370. How's that sound? I only have 80 liters though, so I guess not. It's fine. I'll still sell it. Same market and same price I wanted. So fine. I just won't get it all right now. I won't get the whole sale right away. I'll have to wait a little bit. Okay, so let's see what happens here. This ale, they're going to take it down. I have to... The whole scale of quality and stuff, it doesn't work when I tell them to immediately bring it to the cellar. So this ended up being a 35. And this is exactly what they want, I think. So I would want to sell it to here and deliver that for that contract. The next thing I need to do here is an herbal ale with 8 flavor that uses brown malt. An herbal ale with 8 flavor that uses brown malt. So that means we need to do at least this. Okay. And it needs 8 flavor, which it's already way up there. So that's good. So why don't we try to up the strength just a little bit with some pale. We can do about like this, but it needs 8 flavor, it said. Yeah, so amber punches it to here, and then to get that last little bit, I need 0.6. Nothing here does 0.6, but some things do. I need honey though. Yeah, I have to have the honey. Well, hang on. Now, if I add honey, and I can just drop it 0.4, that's easier. There. So 8 flavor and brown malt. Brown malt is included. It has 8 flavor, and everything is in the green. This is the Heferbal. Heferbal. Ha 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 ha. The Heferbal. The Heferbal beer. All right. This is Heferbal Delight. Heferbal Delight. Don't ask, okay? Yeah, you can ask. It's fine. Actually, I encourage you to ask. It's comments. It's engagement with my video, okay? By all means, ask. Where do you come up with these things? I know, right? It's crazy. Sell that one. Happy Juice is still being drank by my people. Probably should brew some more just to make sure they always have their supply of Happy Juice. Yeah, just make sure we keep that supply up here. There we go. And now we'll unlock the Heffendorf town, Heffendorf village, whatever it's called. We'll unlock that. That's neat. Let's make sure we have some light in stock just in case for contract's sake. And then that's Happy Juice. We're going to turn that on for everybody else so that they can drink it. And then the Maltus Neutral. It's not very profitable. I basically sell it at cost, so it sucks, but it is what it is. All right, we have $2,000. We have 2,000 gold now. And there's plenty of stuff out there to sell, right? Like, our situation is good. We have stuff on the way there. We're gonna sell this one, which is gonna pay us. So I think we're ready. We don't have any loans. Oh, it says no loans. I have a loan? I still have a loan? Oh, I do have a loan. My loan amount is 800? Oh, I didn't realize that. I mean, I did. I brewed it once and I said take a loan. Yeah. Okay. Were we paying interest on this the whole time? I don't see any indication that we were paying interest. But we'll repay it. Fine. Now there's no loan. The whole time this checkbox has been staring at me and I missed it. It's fine. Did we get the Heferbal? Heferbal's not available yet. No. We need to... It's one of these. I think it's hers. Ding, 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 ding. All right, let's see. That's the Amadeus special. And we'll punch that. It's good profit, 15 per. It's better than a lot of things we do. I mean, that's a sad face too. So I don't think they're going to buy it very much. But you know, the thing is about that market is that the demand is quite high. So I feel like I can get high prices. Demand is quite high here too. So I can probably get higher prices here. But what I'm interested in is what the situation is here and whether or not this town is larger. Because right now, or the affluence, sorry, population is small here. Population is small here, you know. So I want to see the population is bigger here and then also whether they're affluent. They're more affluent because I could probably sell, I'm hoping anyway, I could sell for higher prices to a more affluent, you know, group of people. There's Heferbal Delight. We haven't brewed it yet, have we? Yeah. Amadeus, you're up. Show us what you got. And you know what? We'll go ahead and brew it here too, because I feel like, I'm probably wrong, but I feel like this could be a profitable beer. I feel like it could really be much more profitable than the other amber ales. So it's like 250, 256, I think is what it was as the cost. But I can probably sell it in the 4. So we'll see. We'll see. Superior. I'm no betting man, but I heard someone say we can't do it. So we must. Brew us an ale with a high strength. Allow it to age fully. And let me handle the rest. Yes, there's a reward involved. Okay, cool. Age an ale with an 8 until completion. Yeah, this is the same thing. Tells us to age it. This is kind of how it introduces you to the whole thing we did with the dragon before. We could make Dragon 2.0. That could be this. See what happens. Get +2 fame for it. And negative 50% ingredient cost to malts ingredients for 15 days. That's big. That's really big. We could maybe hold up and wait and then get that discount and then just brew all the time. So I'll accept this. Obviously we have to go through the aging process to make that happen anyway. And I can time it appropriately because getting more fame right now doesn't matter. But I suspect it will once I upgrade the Abbey. All right, what's this? Blonde Ale, Hopfendorf. I don't have any blondes in stock, I don't think. They're not going to care anyway. Do I have? Oh, I do have. I have Malsdorf Blonde right here. Everybody's drinking it. Don't drink it. Drink the Happy Juice instead. That's what you really should be drinking, is the Happy Juice. This is just going to go... This is just going to go to Malsdorf right now. We're just going to sell that. Gotta clean these rooms. Man, they are so messy. Everybody's just messy. How do I gotta sweep every day? You guys aren't that busy. Come on now. All right, another contract here. This one wants an herbal ale. They're willing to pay a pretty good rate for it. Not gonna lie. And I think I can get them to make an even better rate. Like, I think I can get them to pay $5.50. Or not. I was gonna give them this. But you know what? My Happy Juice is 94. I don't think I can combine these. There are two different runs, so you can't combine them. Oh, and this is infected. Didn't know this was infected. Well, guess what? We send it out to these guys then. You can have my infected ale. This one's not infected. You guys can drink that one. Actually, I have this, so I could have sold this one to that contract anyway. So it's fine. All right. Did we get our we did. Herbal Delight right here. So this ended up being a 42 quality. That's nice. We're really giving them their money's worth, aren't we? All right. They are going to love that. You guys enjoy that. I feel like that's going to be a pretty... it cost us up to 22 on the profit prediction here, which is pretty nice. Let's see how Benedictus does with that brew. And then it looks like I'm maxed out on research points. I'm not allowed to have any more than this, which is weird. So let's just stop that so that we don't like have you guys working constantly. We'll get you guys all like rested up, and then you can hit more research points once we upgrade. Because I guess we're capped. They're gonna make me go through it, I guess, later. It's fine. Go through all those. Then we need a cellar. Oh, not a cellar. We need a place for them to you know what I'm talking about, right? the custodian thing. We need a place for them to be so they can clean things. Okay, we have beer in stock. The ale for the Bell Tolls event is now completed, so everyone's satisfaction can go back up. The order shall carry on, ready for whatever the future may hold. The stored Happy Juice has been completely used up, so we can have them start drinking this now if they want to. And there's more Herbal Delight down here. This one's at 46. So with this, I can sell it and make a 16 profit. I can make more than that, I guess. We'll go 43 with that run. And then I guess because we've got everything out there already, it's time to upgrade so we can hit this button. But first, hang on. Let's unlock this. It says, congratulations, your maltiness. Your majestic ale has clearly deserved the right to be sold in the settlement of Heffendorf. We will be looking forward for your help to alleviate. Yeah, same joke. Gotcha. So Heffendorf has more population, medium, and average affluence. So they're a little bit more wealthy there too. Plenty of jokes are made about the inhabitants of this medium-sized village regarding their attachment to their money. They also own the oldest public urinal in the region. Okay. Right now they want herbal. We can do that. So that's good. We have another market. Then there's this. New competition announced. Click for details. Greetings, Carlos Papatianus. Oh no, at your service. Judge, scholar, and lifelong disciple of the divine art of brewing. Now, I won't bore you with my credentials. Already did. But suffice it to say, I've sipped more ales than you've stirred pots. That's not hard to do, man. Right? It takes time to stir pots. You can just sip a whole bunch. Anyway, you're here for the competitions, and so am I. Each one focuses on a particular ale style. Your task? Brew the finest example of it you possibly can. Follow the style closely. Mind you, judges frown upon wayward creativity. Okay. learn our tastes, win our favor. We all have our quirks. Some detest too much foam. Others demand a precise hue. Pay attention. And if a special request is made for a round, say a spice or a rare twist, fulfill it and you'll earn bonus marks. Joining isn't free, of course. Excellence never is. But win, and the rewards are as rich as a triple malt on a cold winter's eve. Finish in the top 3 and you'll earn your place in the next competition of the league. Now then, impress me. Or don't. In any case, relax and have a church brew. Understood, I guess. So we have the Sacristy Brewers, I guess. Competition. They want a blonde ale. Competition never attempted yet, nor relevant ranking achieved. So let's see what this is. The competition in Mahlsdorf. All right, so we have 29 days until the competition. Brew your best ale of a given style. Adherence to the style and fulfillment of the special are rewarded. Bonus points if you please the judges too. The voting will take place in 29 days. So first place is Unique Furniture, a cockade of the blondest ales. It's just like a little trophy there. Golden sheen, pompous plume. Is it a trophy or a hat? Either way, it screams best in brew. It's cool. And gives us +2 fame. Litter accumulation rate is huge because I'm tired of it. And then plus 30% prices and sales for the winning ale. Okay. We could pay 150 gold to enroll in this. And then we want to brew our best blonde ale. And there's no special. There doesn't seem to be any second place. We still get something for second and third, but we obviously want the first place. We don't know anything about the judges, the jury. Discover empirically the likes and dislikes of the various judges to take advantage of them for the next competition. We don't know them. I'm not sure how to find them out, but let's enroll in this because I think it could be fun. In the meantime, while we're enrolling in that, we can also begin our upgrade. Yes, so 2,000 gold is gone and the monastery gets upgraded. Oh boy. So while that's happening, we're still brewing over there. We need to come up with a blonde ale, something that we can really do well. Now, I think we should do a whole new recipe for this. And because we haven't done a new blonde recipe in a long time, it's a fairly simple thing. But if we change it up and mix it up in some different flavors and stuff, maybe it could be okay. I don't know. Could be. So why don't we add just a wee bit of honey and then just a little bit of extra pale malt and then one more pale malt. Let's see. I don't actually know how to make a competition worthy brew in this, you know? Like, how do I know whether this is going to be competition worthy? I don't know. All right, so this is what I'm going to try to do. And I don't know if it's going to work very well, but we're going to give it a shot. We got everything in the green zone. We've added some honey and some amber malt to it too. I don't know exactly how to make it competition worthy when it comes to these ingredients per se. But we can give it a try. And we have better brewers now. We have better, recipe makers, if you will, now. We have smarter people now than we did before. So Hildegard, you're going to come up with something here. And I think it's going to be called Champion Blonde. I have no idea. This is our Champion Blonde. All right. And we're going to see whether that does anything significant, whether we can get it to be better than the other ones or not. So we'll give it a shot. So it's going to be brewed here. And Champion Blonde, there it is. Now, it looks like it's going to be quite profitable. So we'll have to see how the quality does here. These are only +10 and stuff, but we'll give it a shot. Let's brew this and store it. And then we're going to have somebody else try it as well. We'll have a couple people, different people do it. So we'll have Benedictus try it as well. We'll brew 100 liters of it and both of them just to see how it goes. Happy Juice is available for people to drink. Yep. And then we have the Hopfendorf Delight just sitting in here. This is a herbal ale. Okay. We're going to want different types of ales and stuff we got to replenish our supply. But notice the monastery is being built taller in the middle here. I'm liking this. We still haven't aged the ale with strength yet, so I still want to look at that too. And now we can complete the Abbey upgrade. A glorious day, your maltiness, for you, for the monastery, for the Fermentine Order. With my guidance, you've lifted our order to new heights. I must admit, I, for one, didn't foresee such success. Yet, let me be the first to congratulate you. Be sure to celebrate this triumph, for it marks the dawn of a new era for this monastery. One that will test your leadership, brewing mastery, and scientific acumen in ways you may have never imagined. I trust you're ready for the challenge. New tiers of research are available. You can now build an additional floor above the ground. The number of rooms you can build has been increased. The number of fermentines we can have has been increased. And you can now purchase additional delivery carts, which should probably be very nice to have as well. Okay, so now we can have more fermentines. That's nice. Can I build another? I cannot. I cannot build another brewery is what I wanted to build another of, but it won't let me do that. I wanted 3. But we can build this custodial closet. And I think maybe not there. I think probably maybe over here next to the laboratory. We can try that for now. I want to leave this open in case there's another brewery possible. And then probably maybe another refectory here to extend this. There's some adjacency bonuses here. They get plus 20 happiness. So we'll go ahead and try that. And then we're going to have more fermentines as well. So I think... Oh, I don't have any money. Hang on. We gotta make sure we don't want to go into debt here. Hang on. Let's make sure we're selling things. We're going to send this off to Heffendorf. They love it. So we'll send that off there. That'll get us some money too. What do we currently have in the market? Malsdorf's got a lot. We're not selling anything in Hopfendorf yet. And then we just sent that amber ale that way. So yeah, we got to do a lot more brewing here. I mean, we have stuff, you know, coming in now. That's good. This is like the competition stuff we're trying to get. So just champion blonde is 30 quality. I don't know whether that will win any competitions, but it's you know, it's there. And then this one was brewed 16. So this one is the one that's going to get sold. We're going to send that to Hopfendorf right now. Now we want to try to beat 30. Right? So nice job, Ines. I don't know how you actually say that name, so I'm going to say you Taro. I'm probably just call you Ian. But Ian right now, or Ian, whatever his name is, 30 quality on that. That's very nice. Benedictus unfortunately rolled quite low. Let's see how Ira will do. Oh, right. I don't want the loan. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait because I don't need the loan. I mean, I already have stuff out there. Rather not. Yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of sales there. It's not much, but it's something. Is it enough to buy the custodial locker? It is not. Okay. Well, it's okay. Look, we've done some stuff today. I'm happy with the progress. We have competitions in the game now. Apparently that's a thing. We're going to have we got stuff out on the market right now that needs to sell. So we're still going to have some money coming in. And the champion blonde, 30 quality. Not sure if it's going to win any competitions, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be all right. We still got some happy juice we could sell as well. Maybe we sell, maybe we could sell some of it. Maybe I'm thinking like I'd like to split this barrel and maybe take some of it out and put it in a different barrel. I think I'd like to do that because I don't want to sell some of it, but not all of it. But we can always make more if we sell it. So something to consider there too. I guess my guys will just have no ale for a while because I would like to sell this. We can get 50 for it in Hopfendorf. Pretty, yeah, they're more affluent here. We'll sell it over there. All right. So we got more stuff coming in. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you'll join me for the next one. Bye-bye.